Hey there, John Walls, missionary in Taiwan here, giving everybody just a quick update, letting you all know what life in Taiwan and what ministry in Taiwan has been like in the last several days. And Taiwan has been doing very good as far as keeping cases of the virus down. It's only been the last 72 hours that the cases have jumped up. And so there has been a little bit of pandemonium, people buying things and stores running out of things, but just in the last couple of days in Taiwan. And so far, the folks have been able to have church. Our guys are continuing on with regular church services. The government has written a letter to all registered churches asking church members to wear surgical masks and to follow all the proper hygiene things that they ask you to do. And so that has not affected us as far as having church service, although our attendance has dropped about half. And so, but I will say that I am super proud of our young men. These young men that have only been saved for some of them less than 2 years, they're showing faithfulness, and they're not letting fear control them. And I think that is a wonderful testimony for the Lord. And I look forward to seeing what God will do in them in the future. Lord willing, we have 2 church plants coming up. One church plant, Lord willing, in July, and a second church plant coming up in October. And both of these church plants have 2 incredible young men that the Lord has been using to save souls and to see other people being discipled. And so that's where we're at. And we are still planning to head back to Taiwan here at the end of May to get started on those church plants with these young men. And our plan is, as long as they allow us on the plane, that we're going to continue on with our whole family. And so we ask you to be in prayer for that. A quick update about China, as far as I know. The churches in China, of course, a lot of places in complete lockdown still. And so they have resorted to video conferencing for their services. But I do know that the pandemic has given Chinese believers there an opportunity to advance the gospel by showing no fear and trust in Christ. And people are generally looking for hope and looking for a place to turn. And so Christians have a message right away. And one more thing I might ask you to pray about, and I know this might be a long shot, but if there's anybody out there that might be able to procure a good box load of surgical masks, like I just mentioned, in Taiwan, people are regulated that they must wear a mask in order to go to church. And the problem is that they're all sold out. And so people are running low on masks. They're cherishing them like it's their prized possession. And so our church would like to give masks to those who come and be able to tell people that we have them. But also, as our young men, they continue with ministry and reaching people, we would like to be able to give a tract along with a mask to just folks that they meet. And I think that would be a tremendous thing. I think that would be just a good example of reaching out to the community and taking advantage of the situation for the gospel and for Christ's sake.